Hello, this is Ambrosius Augustus Rex, and I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about a very common tactic that liberals use and how to deal with them when they use it. I'm not talking about interrupting or shouting us down, which is what they do in real-time debates. I'm talking about a tactic they use in pretty much any debate forum, and pretty much any liberal, I'd say probably about 99% of liberals, if you debate with them for long enough, they will do this. And what I'm talking about is when they accuse us of racism. And the thing is, conservatives all around the world should be able to understand this, at least in Western countries. In non-Western countries where cultural Marxism has not made the same kind of inroads yet, you guys probably won't be quite as familiar with this tactic, at least not experientially. But back to the tactic is used because when it comes to facts and logic, the liberals are at a disadvantage. Liberals, they mainly argue using emotion, and that's how they get people to fall for what they're saying. So when a liberal calls you racist, it's usually because they've run out of actual things of substance to say. So they level an accusation against you in hopes that you will go spend all your time trying to refute the accusation. When I was younger, I used to fall for this myself. I'd be debating with liberals and they would say, "Oh, you're a racist." And then I would turn around and say, "Oh, no, I'm not. And here's why." And I'd give them a set of reasons. "Oh, and here's a dictionary definition of racism. And here's some real-time examples of actual racism, blah, blah, blah." Nah, don't do that. That's stupid. That is a waste of time. Here's the thing. When they call you racist, they've run out of things to say. When they call you racist, they say, "Oh, you're racist." Ignore it. Don't say anything about that. And just pin them back to the actual topic of the debate. Let's say you're debating economic policies. And you say, "Well, I don't want to vote for politician X because politician X's economic plans will cause more people to be out of a job and more people to be on welfare." And they say, "Oh, you're a racist." You say, "Do you have an actual response for my comment, or have I officially won this argument?" You don't even need to say, "Have I officially?" You don't even need to be snarky. There's no reason to be snarky. Even if you're trying to upset the liberals, you don't have to be snarky to upset them. Just stick to the facts and logic. And, I mean, the thing is, facts cannot be racist. So, as long as you're sticking to the facts, their accusation is bogus. And here's the thing. Racism is just a word. Bigot is just a word. Homophobe didn't even used to be a word until, I don't know, maybe the late 90s, early 2000s. They just made it up. As far as I'm concerned, it's still not a word. But, racism is just a word. And the thing about words is, words have meaning when they have an objective definition. If a word is used to subjectively describe everything that one person feels is unpleasant or everything that they don't like, then it loses its original meaning. So let me make an example. This is kind of off the wall. Let's say that I call anything I don't like a donut. So anyone I don't like is a donut. So something happens that annoys me. "Oh, that's a donut." Someone cut me off in traffic. "Oh, what a donut that person is." Someone says something that offended me on an emotional level. "Oh, you're a donut. That person's a donut." After a while, when I say donut, it could really be anything. I mean, you really don't have any idea what I'm talking about. But after a while, there's no reason for you to think of a small, round pastry with a hole in the middle when I call something a donut. When I say donut, it's lost its meaning. Because it's no longer tied to a concrete object or a particular idea. It's just anything. It could be anything. Same is true with racism. If a whole gamut of if it has a nebulous meaning that can be applied to anything the liberal doesn't like, it doesn't mean anything. It no longer actually refers to racism. So, again, let me just recap what I said. They call you racist, ignore it, pin them down to the facts, and as long as you stick with the facts, you should be fine, because facts cannot be racist. So, when you're debating with liberals, just keep that in mind.